Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet had one of the most intense love stories in Hollywood, and one of the messiest endings. But here's the twist. They somehow became best friends after their divorce. This is how it all went down. 1985. Lenny's backstage at a New Edition concert when he spots Lisa Bonet in an elevator. This is the woman he'd been crushing on from watching The Cosby Show, and he's completely tongue-tied. His brilliant pickup line? "I like your hair." Somehow, it worked. They clicked instantly. Lenny said it felt like meeting someone from his own tribe. Lisa lets this struggling musician crash on her couch. Within months, they're living together, then dating. Fast forward to November 1987. They elope in Vegas on Lisa's 20th birthday. She's America's sweetheart from The Cosby Show. He's still calling himself Romeo Blue and trying to figure out his music career. People literally called him Mr. Bonet, and he didn't care because he was completely smitten with her. December 1988. Zoe Kravitz is born. Lisa later said having Zoe saved her life. It was her wake-up call to become a better person. Lenny described their little family as having their own groove, their own style. Lisa even co-wrote songs on his breakthrough album, Let Love Rule. Everything seemed perfect. Then it all fell apart. The real reason? Lenny's dad messed with his head years earlier. When his parents divorced due to his father's cheating, his dad told teenage Lenny something that would stick with him forever. "You'll do it too." Those words haunted him. Despite being madly in love with Lisa, Lenny couldn't escape that prophecy. He admits he wasn't ready for marriage. He was dealing with family deaths, depression, and frankly, he was too young and emotionally immature. In 1991, they separate, and by 1993, they're officially divorced. Lenny was destroyed. He wrote "It Ain't Over Till It's Over" about their breakup. For 6 months, he only slept 2 hours a night, from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. The rest of the time, he was walking around like a zombie. Meanwhile, Lisa moved to California with Zoe to give their daughter a nature-filled childhood away from Hollywood slimelight. But here's where it gets kind of interesting. Instead of staying bitter, they made the conscious decision to slowly rebuild their relationship as friends. And when 11-year-old Zoe moved to Miami to live with Lenny, it forced him to get his life together. He stopped touring constantly and focused on just being a dad. Then Lisa meets Jason Momoa at a jazz club in 2005. They have 2 kids together and eventually marry in 2017. Most ex-husbands would be jealous or weird about it. Not Lenny. He calls Jason like a brother and embraces the whole blended family situation. When they all get together, Lenny, Lisa, Jason, and all the kids, they're genuinely one big happy family. Lenny still talks about Lisa like she's the love of his life, just in a different way now. He says she'll always be part of his heart and soul, that he is who he is because of their experience together. Lisa inspired his greatest creative period, and even though their romantic love didn't work out, it transformed into something deeper. Most celebrity breakups end in lawyers and leak stories to TMZ. Lenny and Lisa proved there is in fact another way, guys. Sometimes the most beautiful love stories are the ones that know when to change form.